Hi friends, I'm Michael. I'm going to tell you a true story. If you've heard this story before, please let me know in the comments. Let's get started. The crazy idea that became Disneyland before Disneyland existed. Walt Disney had an idea that people thought was crazy. He wanted to build a place where parents could have fun with their children, not just sit on a bench and watch. The problem? Building a massive theme park was incredibly expensive. And Walt wasn't simply spending money he had sitting around. He had to find a way to finance the dream. So he did something unusual. He created a television show called Disneyland. The show helped introduce Americans to his idea before the park even opened. Meanwhile, construction was happening in Anaheim, California, and the deadline was brutal. Walt wanted the park ready in 1955. On July 17th, 1955, Disneyland finally opened. But opening day was far from perfect. There were huge crowds. Some attractions had problems. There were construction issues. And the day became chaotic enough that critics mocked the park as Walt's folly. But Walt didn't see a disaster. He saw the beginning. Millions of people were watching the opening on television. The ABC broadcast reached an estimated 90 million viewers, more than half the US population at the time. And within just 7 weeks, Disneyland welcomed its 1 millionth guest. What looked like a ridiculous experiment had become something America had never seen before. It wasn't just an amusement park. It created a completely new kind of entertainment, a place where people could actually step inside stories. And that's the part of Walt Disney's story I find most interesting. He didn't wait until everything was perfect. He opened the gates while people were still criticizing him. The park had problems. The dream had risks. But he opened the doors anyway. And decades later, Disneyland became one of the most recognizable places in American popular culture. So the lesson isn't simply, believe in your dreams. It's more practical than that. Sometimes your first version will be messy. People may call your idea stupid. They may even laugh when it doesn't go perfectly. But if you keep improving, a bad opening day doesn't have to mean a bad future. Walt Disney didn't build Disneyland because everyone believed in him. He built it because he believed the idea was worth building. And on July 17th, 1955, he finally opened the gates. Thanks for watching, friends.